Hey everyone, Fellow here. Saw the title of the video. I'm sure if you've been on the lefty space on YouTube recently, you've seen what's going down, and I just want to talk about it, give my perspective on the situation. So, recently, HBomber guy and Todd in the Shadows both released their own videos talking about James Summerton. HBomber guy, 4-hour-long video essay following up the Tommy Tallarico saga, talking about plagiarism on YouTube with a pretty heavy 2-hour focus on the creator James Summerton, who is a gay video essayist on YouTube, as you can see. And Todd in the Shadows, with his own video mostly focusing on Summerton's misinformation. I've not watched that full video, I'm about 20 minutes in, but after that I'm gonna watch this. I'm not gonna be talking about Summerton's misinformation and plagiarism though. I'm going to talk about how this looks to me as a smaller content creator. So, if you've been watching the channel for a while, especially if you've been watching me live, you know, and this is relevant, I'm planning on doing video essays. As a matter of fact, while yesterday I watched the HBomber guy video while playing Civilization, but after I got up to do script revisions on one of my video essays. It is currently at 11,000 words. I'm looking at it right now because I'm gonna be working on it after I upload this video. But I'm saying this to say that one of the things that struck me the most about the Summerton video, but probably that was brought up by HBomber guy, he did bring up just how this appears in the medium, where there are people who spend months making video essays because they're not easy to make, and I'll say from experience, they're not easy to make. The video essay script that I'm sitting at is, again, currently at 11,000 words. I thought I had stopped at 8,000, but when I started doing revisions, it's like, new shit popped in, I got new ideas, I wanted to put them in, yada yada yada, things of that nature, and now I'm at 11,000 words. And what I'm seeing, looking at Summerton's channel, Summerton was someone who I used to respect a lot, and these allegations, they are ultimately just allegations. I can't say that he necessarily plagiarized, but these allegations that were substantiated by HBomber guy, that he did show much evidence for. Watch his video that's linked down below. These allegations of plagiarism are insane to me. One of the reasons why I got so into YouTube was because, quite frankly, I'm someone who grew up on YouTube. From my youngest childhood memories, well, not my youngest, but some of my youngest, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8, was me sitting up watching Minecraft videos or Lego videos, or my favorite YouTuber as a child was this guy called Blitzwinger who played Lego videos, and he was who got me into Minecraft when he started doing his Minecraft series. I've spent a lot of my entertainment life, you know, from very young to even where I am now, watching YouTubers. And it was a medium that I always wanted to break into as a creator myself, and I was lucky enough to have friends who were willing to help me in that, and now I'm pursuing my own goals. And the thing about growing up on YouTube is that I've gained not necessarily a reverence, but a deep respect for the creative medium. Because every single last thing that someone made, whether it be a Lego video game playthrough where they're using their own reactions and their personality to be creative, or video essays, or art, or reviews. People pour their hearts and soul into YouTube content, and I'm someone who likes to monetarily support that. If we go back to this page, I'm a YouTube Premium subscriber. Could I use an ad blocker? Yes, Firefox is my primary browser, I could install an ad blocker if I wanted, but I choose not to. I choose not to because I know YouTube Premium supports creators, and I want to support creators, especially since I want to be a creator myself. But more importantly, people put money and effort and time into this, and if I can give them back a little bit of money, I will. There are Patreons of podcasts that I'm subscribed to. Well, There's Your Problem and Lines Led by Donkeys. I've paid for Nebula. Something is deeply offensive by Summerton's plagiarism, because he doesn't care about the medium. From a level of creativity, he does not, it looks like, to me at least, with what he's done, he doesn't care about YouTube as a medium, YouTube as a platform. He doesn't care about that creativity. It looks like with the allegations of plagiarism that were brought up and what HBomber guy showed, and from what little bit that I did see from the Todd in the Shadows video, mostly talking about the misinformation that Summerton spread, both great videos, again linked in the description. What I see is someone who got into the space, presumably to try to make money, and not with the intention of actually putting something out there. I am making video essays, and I do want to transition to making money on YouTube, but I'm not making video essays because I think that they're going to be big money. What I'm going to be talking about in those essays are ultimately going to be things that I care about, that I'm willing to sit down and dump 11,000 words, and counting, I'm not done with that revision, 11,000 words into. When I launch that second video essay channel, the first video on that channel is going to be a tribute to one of my friends who passed away. And I'm not going to make any effort to make money on that video, because this isn't about money. This entire platform is not just about money. It is one of the only places where creatives get the chance to show their creativity to a large audience, and where people can be successful doing that. And for someone to come into this platform solely with what it seems like the idea of stealing other people's work and profiting off of it is disgusting. It's an insult to the person that they stole from, who was an actual creative in the situation. It is an insult to every single last person on this platform who has dumped effort into their content, who have dumped care into their content, emotions, their emotional weight, their experiences, their pains, their suffering, but also their creativity. It is an insult to all of them, and that is not a good vibe song for this rant. Please. Okay. While that's loading, maybe Undertale music just wasn't the vibe. Let me pause that. It's an insult to all of us. For someone to come in with the sole purpose of just seemingly stealing content and making money. And I'm disgusted by it. I've never made a single penny off of YouTube. And I say this often, I've never made a single penny off of this platform. I have not taken donations. Even though I qualify for monetization, I have yet to actually go through the process of monetizing my channel. I still need to put in the tax information. I've not received a single cent off YouTube. And I still spend money on this platform. My microphone, my camera, I bought a PlayStation 3 and two copies of both Infamous 1 and 2. I'm going to show the back of the box because of a specific store near me. But, I spent money on 2 copies of Infamous 1 and 2 just to make video essays. Because I care so much about this medium that I'm willing to take a loss in money just to express what I want to say. And I'm lucky. This video is going to be seen by, what, 200, 300 people, which is usually average for me. I'm lucky. Most content creators who do dump time and effort into their platform, into their channel, never see success. I'm lucky enough to have other people in the field who are willing to help promote me and my creativity and what I've done. And for James Summerton to sit here, as big as he is, stealing other people's content, not helping out smaller creators whenever he gets the chance to, things of that nature, for him to do that, and to be as successful as he is, off the backs of people who never got to see the light of day, or many of them who never got to see the light of day, is disgusting. Because there are gems out here on YouTube with 2,000, 3,000 views. Meanwhile, Summerton got to pump out bullshit. Bullshit that he didn't create. Now, if you watch the HBomber guy video, bullshit that he did not create for the amount of money he was making. The amount of notoriety that he gained. He has, at time of recording, 301,000 subscribers. And he, in my opinion, did not earn a single one of them. It is an insult. And I know I keep saying this, but it just is. It's an insult to everyone. To the people he stole from, to the people struggling to make do on this platform, to even the people who are successful. Successful because they actually sat down and they built something themselves. They poured their heart, their souls into their content. And they gained success. Meanwhile, Summerton gets to Frankenstein together some fucking articles and books that he read and get away with it. At least get away with it up until this point. Up until he got called on it. And in response, what does he do? If we click on one of his videos, also one of the things that I found, I didn't even notice this, but on his channel, he has a coming this fall thing, and it starts off for patrons and YouTube members, because of course we gotta cash in that money, even before 10 seconds. It starts off with fucking Revolutionary Girl Utena, which is my favorite anime of all time. Probably an anime that he hasn't fucking, that he probably hasn't fucking watched, you know? I have the Utena manga. Yeah? And if I cover this one day, it's going to be because I decided to actually reconsume the media, because I've already watched it and read it. But it's because I decided to reconsume the fucking media and make a video on it, because I actually care about it. I genuinely wonder how many of Summerton's videos he cared about while making. Because he didn't even put the wherewithal in to even fact check the shit that he was stealing. Yeah, if we're going by the Todd in the Shadows video, which again I watched 20 minutes of, I'm being completely transparent of that. But like, even from that, the shit that he talked about was like wide shit that you shouldn't be getting wrong if you're talking about this topic, like with the Jeffrey Dahmer situation. Again, go watch Todd in the Shadows videos. I'm not gonna fucking recap it to you. It's his video description. But one, Squarespace immediately, first second of the video, in almost all of his videos, and he cut the comments off. Because he knows he's wrong. He privated his Twitter because he knows he's wrong. It is very rare that a situation makes me mad. This has made me mad. From a creative perspective, one of the reasons why you don't plagiarize, which HBomber guy did talk about, very, very good, that, you know, one of the reasons why people do plagiarize is because they don't see that work as being worthy of being credited. That's one of the reasons why people plagiarize. So they don't see it as worthy of being credited, so they don't credit it. They just take it and don't care, is what plagiarists do. That is one of the things he talked about there. But one of the offensive things about plagiarism as well isn't just that people thought that your work wasn't good enough to be credited, or that you weren't notable enough to be credited, but it's that it's your creativity that's being stolen. Your writing is creative. What you write in a video essay is creative. Your visuals are creative. Your editing is creative. Every single last thing on this platform requires some amount of creativity, some amount of effort, some amount of sacrifice. It doesn't have to be a big sacrifice, but some amount of time investment, some amount of monetary investment to get anywhere. It does require that. And having your creativity stolen, one of the things, the thing that you are sacrificing so much to be able to put out there, that a majority of channels never get seen on, that a majority of people who try to make YouTube content will never get seen. Their creativity will never be seen. And people like Summerton, who got big off of stealing other people's ideas, get to sit up top. It's disgusting. It is disgusting. I just had to dislike the video. It's disgusting. I just want to say this. To anyone out there watching this video who wants to make YouTube content, I'm going to be honest with you, it isn't easy. It is not easy, but it is worth it. And this is the last thing I'm going to bring up. Moving off of Summerton, because I'm tired of talking about him. I want to be positive now. I'm going to show y'all something, right quick. I'm making a video essay on Infamous Second Son, and I'm bringing this up for a reason. Video essay on Second Son. This is the last little bit of the video essay, the last line. Gotta hit the stop recording button. If you've watched my videos for a while, you will know what gotta hit the stop recording video means. Stop recording button means. That's at the end of all of my videos. This is a 41 out of 42 page document. Let me show you something else. I don't want to leak the full script. Y'all got to see the outro. Have fun with that. Have fun speculating what the rest of the video is going to be on, based on the outro. Yeah, because I'm going to take this, and I'm still scrolling. I'm at page 15 of 42. I'm highlighting all of the text that's not like my basic outline notes at the very top, to just show y'all what I put into this. Because there's something that I want to say about the effort that goes into a video essay, the effort that goes into being creative. Okay, so we're back. The whole text is highlighted. Let's see the Control-Shift-C on this. It's about 11,000 words. Basically, what I'm getting down to, I'm scrolling back up to get it done. But basically what I'm getting down to is this. Your creativity. I've dumped 11,000 words into this script. This is one of the video essays that I'm going to be launching on the day that that channel goes up. This is one. I'm going to be doing 3 because I want to let people have a lot of content to bounce off of whenever that channel starts. Okay. So, we are back. Please don't. Okay. You know what? It's like a very small amount of text at like the very top. So it's like when I say my outline notes, I mean literally like the sections of the video. It's like 100 words total. That bit. 11,000 words. And about 100 of these are just my outline notes. So 11,000 words, basically. And you may be saying to yourself, Pillow, you're fucking insane. You're a tiny channel, why are you making 11,000 word video essays? And I'm going to tell you this. It's because I like doing it. Every single last word I typed on this page, I had fun doing. Well, I might have been fucking miserable doing it because I've been typing the shit at like 3 a.m. But I'm doing it because I like it. Because I know I'm lucky enough to have an audience, even if it is 200 to 300 people. I'm lucky enough to have an audience that's willing to sit down and listen to me rant for about an hour about a video game that I have opinions on, that I didn't quite like. Because I had fun. Because I gain so much happiness from creativity, from being able to express my creativity, and from seeing other people look at it. I can't fathom how someone could do what Summerton did. Because, and many other creatives can't fathom that. I know other people in the space who are shocked by this. I have friends who are shocked by this. And it doesn't matter if you're an artist. You know, tracing is an issue. It doesn't matter if you are an author. You know, people plagiarizing your work is an issue, like what James Summerton did. It doesn't matter if you're a video essayist on YouTube, because people taking your work matters too. Because at the end of the day, that is your fun. That is your creativity, that is your work. And this is why I'm saying this. It's not easy to get into YouTube content creation. It's not easy to write an 11,000 word video essay. But it is worth it. It is worth it. Because you are enriching yourself by doing that. And that is the one thing that James Summerton didn't get to do. He didn't enrich himself by making the videos that he did. I mean, he did. He made himself richer. But he didn't enrich himself. He didn't build anything for himself outside of wealth. There's no creative aspect. There's no satisfaction at the work that he's done. There's no being proud of himself for getting through a difficult night of revision or a rough week of writing where he just couldn't come up with anything. There is none of that in his video. There is no satisfaction to be gained from plagiarism. And I sound like an English teacher, but I don't care. It's true. There's no satisfaction to be gained. So it doesn't matter who you are. If you want to make content, make it. Because you will be infinitely more worthwhile, and you will put infinitely, you will put so much love and care and joy back into yourself for doing something that difficult that James Summerton will never get. The first video you will make will already make you more of a creator than someone like him. And that's what matters. With that being said, if you like this video, go watch the other videos about the situation by HBomber Guy and Todd in the Shadows. Those are going to be linked in the description. Do that. Please. Go watch their videos. They're very good. Are they long? Yes, but this video is long. Consider this like, I don't know, like part something. It's not a part series. They aren't doing parts, and I'm not doing parts. But consider this, I don't know, supplemental, I guess. Go watch those other videos. Now. Do it. Now. Have you watched it before? I don't care. Do it. Now, okay, stay positive out there. I love y'all. Gotta hit the stop recording button.